guys. So I'm actually taking all the sweet potatoes I grew and putting them in storage. I've had them laying here for a couple of weeks to cure, and now I need this table for seeds and seedlings. So did a really great sweet potato harvest. I will link that video down in the video description for the video we've done on Next Level Gardening. Anyway, today I'm going to be building Daisy's feeder or trough or big humongous pet bowl, whatever you want to call it. The way I thought I was going to do it is not the way I'm going to end up doing it. After talking with the breeder, she gave me some really good tips on how these cows eat. Maybe all cows. So let's head down there and I'll talk to you about that. So I was just going to get a manger or a rack that hung on the wall, which I guess apparently is for horses. But apparently cows, at least this kind, and that's all I know, are very messy eaters, and they look for kind of like the best hay. And so they end up throwing a lot of it around. And if you just have something hanging on the wall or a tiny little trough, then a lot of it's going to go on the ground. They're going to step on it and not want to eat it. And hay ain't cheap. So what she has, she uses citrus crates and something else. Anyway, they are actually quite expensive. And so I said, well, maybe I'll just make one. Plus, if I made one out of wood, it would more fit the look that I'm going for here rather than plastic. So I'm going to build it out of wood. I already got the wood right here. And basically, it's just going to be a 4 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot cube. So 4 feet wide in both directions. 3 of the 4 walls will be 4 feet tall, and the front wall will be 2 feet tall. So basically she can go up to that lower wall, put her head in, eat what she wants to eat, and unless she throws it up over her head, which she could do, but throwing it side to side, those walls are going to catch it, so we'll be able to save most of the hay and not let it get wasted. Oh, by the way, she's coming tomorrow, so by the end of this video, I'm going to guess you're going to see her. However, I'm going to give you a sneak preview like we got yesterday. The breeder sent us a picture of Daisy. And the last picture we got was a couple months ago, and I cannot believe how much she's changed in 2 months. Not size-wise, because that's kind of hard to tell on a photograph. Let me just say, Emily was so over the moon when she got this picture, because she really had her heart set. When we were talking about cows, she had her heart set on a miniature Highland cow. They don't do real well in a warm climate, so we didn't even look into that anymore, but she really had her heart set on a fluffy cow. Well, guess what? Daisy's genetics are such that she does get a nice winter coat, and she's already growing it in. You want to see a picture? Emily got her fluffy cow, at least in the winter. Speaking of fluffy cows, hey, Bella, come here. Look at you. Look at you. Say hello. Good girl. Good girl. So at the end of the last video, I was rather upset about a turn of events, namely Bella just sneaking right under the electrical wire while it was on. And it left me kind of wondering what the heck I was going to do. And so I've been thinking about it all last night, all this morning, and I priced out what it would cost if we were to just go ahead and build the fence that we were eventually going to build anyway. And it would be about $600. And I didn't really want to spend any more money right now because we've been spending on a lot of other things lately for the cow, for the dog. Hi. So I was on the fence. And then I went and got the mail, and we had a check from the IRS that we weren't expecting. And guess how much it was? $605. So I took that as a sign to just go ahead and do what you were eventually going to do anyway. The thing is, though, I have to do it before Thanksgiving. So I've got, a couple weeks? No pressure. We're going to be leaving town for 4 days after Thanksgiving, and so I really need to get it done before then. I can't worry about Bella getting out and doing whatever she wants to do while we're gone. And that's the whole reason for jumping in and doing this now is because I can no longer trust the electrical wires to keep her in. So I need to take this out, the agave out, and I need to do something about this rosemary, which is huge. I don't even know how it's planted. I don't know where it goes in the ground. This was here when we moved in. The fence is going to be about 2 to 3 feet in from the driveway. And it's going to be welded wire framed with wood. So there's going to be a 4x4 post every 10 feet, 2x4s going between them, and welded wire in the middle. So my question is, something I'm thinking about right now, maybe you guys can give your opinion. This is a slope. I mean, it's basically a slope all the way down. So I don't know whether to build the fence just kind of angled down, just goes with the slope, or if it should kind of go straight, step down, go straight, step down, go straight, step down. That would be a lot more work and a lot more time, and I don't even know if I have that time. I think I would like the look better of a slow slope with the grade of the land rather than a jagged top. I don't know. What do you guys think? Speaking of what you guys think, we had an overwhelming response to naming our farm. And there were a lot of votes for Enchanted Acres, but not nearly as many as for Sky Ridge. So Sky Ridge is most likely the choice. And it, like I said, it's something I couldn't get out of my head for the last year. So whether it's going to be Sky Ridge or Sky Ridge with a little something extra, that remains to be seen. I'll obviously let you guys know that, but at least now when we register Daisy, she'll be registered under Sky Ridge. All right, so let's go down and start building her feeder. All right, I've got all the wood cut for the frame. I've been trying to think about where I want to put this. This side is where I want the milking stanchion eventually. Now this is gonna be movable, but I think right in the middle is gonna give it the best coverage from rain, and it's gonna look more balanced being in the middle than off to one side. And you know how I feel about that kind of thing. Let's get going. All right, so after dragging it all around, this is the configuration I came up with. Putting it here in this corner will allow her to just walk straight in to eat. When it was in the middle, this post was in the way, so she'd kind of have to walk around it. And then, not sure of her full grown size, but if it was here, would she have enough to get her butt around? Would this be in the way of her butt while she was eating? And I was gonna put it over on this side, and then whenever the stanchion gets built, move it. But I'm actually thinking of making the milking stanchion sooner rather than later, and training her to get into it, training her to be comfortable in it. So when the time actually comes, she'll be used to it. So now I just gotta put the sides on. I'm short one piece of wood. So unlike me to miscalculate. But I think I have the answer. Come with me. little bit shorter than I need, but I think I'll be able to make it work. All right, you guys, the sun is going down and we are ready for a calf tomorrow. Tomorrow, you guys, tomorrow at this time, Daisy will be here. Oh, it's so weird. So here is her food box, finished. And I decided I would have this corrugated metal in here, so if she picks up the hay and throws it up there, hopefully it'll slide back down and she can still reach it. We'll have to see when she gets here tomorrow if this is too high for her. I can always lower it, so we'll have to wait until she gets here for that. And some of you will be happy to know I swapped the gates, so the latches are now on the outside. Several of you were worried, and rightly so, I didn't even think about it, that cows use their tongue, and she could probably just figure out how to open that gate. So now they're on the outside. So tonight, I think Emily and I are gonna go to the feed store and get a bale of straw to kind of make a bedding area for Daisy inside there. And there was something else we needed, which I can't remember right now, but Emily will remember. She always does. All right, guys, I'll see you in the morning. Daisy Day! It's Daisy Day! You excited? You excited? Yes, I know. So Emily and I are gonna be running to the feed store to get a couple of bales of straw, a salt and mineral lick. Daisy's supposed to be here sometime after lunch, so of course we'll have live team coverage of that. Bella, let's check on your chickens. Come on. So I have moved to 2 food bowls for the time being. I've showed you before they all eat out of one, but with the 2 newer ones in here, they were kind of getting pushed out of the circle, so this spreads them out a little bit. Look what I've got here. I kind of missed it. It is a saffron crocus. I planted them at the wrong time. I don't remember when I planted them, but they came up, put a lot of leaves on, then died back, and now here they come again. Kind of cool. I've never grown that before. All right, I think we're ready. We've got the straw spread out. We've got the salt mineral lick. And I'm filling up the water right now. Looks like it's full. Right now the hose runs from way up there under the peak up there. I do have water though on this side of this retaining wall, so I'm going to bring a pipe down and put a spigot right here in the corner. And then most likely in the near future, I'm gonna be putting one of those automatic fillers, so it just keeps the water full all the time. It's 12:30, which means it's after lunch technically, right? Maybe 1 is after lunch. So I'm assuming they're gonna be here sometime between 1 and 2. So I'm gonna go in and grab my lunch so that I can give full focus to this whole event that's gonna be taking place very, very soon. All right, we just heard from them. They're on their way. And it's a good thing because I'm kind of on the edge of my seat here. She's here. She's here. Come here, Bella. Bella. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy girl. Behind me here. They're seriously almost the same size. Yeah. Let her go, let her go, let her go, let her go. I'm amazed at Daisy.
Me too.
Hi. Hi. Look at you. Look at you. All right, I'll fill you in. It's late. I'm going to fill you in on everything that happened. It didn't go quite as expected, but we had to finish a whole nother job here. I'll talk to you about it in the morning. Right now, though, we brought Bella down to meet Daisy, and it went exactly the opposite of what I thought. Bella's actually kind of scared of Daisy. Daisy kind of walked up to Bella outside the fence, and Bella was like freaked out and ran. So we'll see once they get acquainted a little bit more, but it's time to go in, get some sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Who am I kidding? I'm not going to get any sleep tonight. Bella's barking at Daisy because Bella's scared of Daisy. Anytime Daisy sees Bella, she kind of just walks right up to her, and then Bella doesn't like that. She stopped barking for now, though. I don't know where she is. Daisy's eating. Hi. Hi. Hi, baby. You okay? You alright? I know it's all new and weird. I don't know. I just feel like if Bella's going to be barking all night, do I put her back in her kennel for tonight and let her get used to Daisy tomorrow? But then, you know, the off chance there's a coyote that comes through. I'd like Bella to be out here to take care of that. The good thing about all this is that after... Want to say hi to everybody, Daisy? The good thing about all this is after Daisy was attacked by that dog, you know, I know you guys were worried. I was worried too that she might have an issue with dogs. But that does not seem to be the case. So I'm hoping once Bella can get used to all this that they'll be the best of friends. I've got Bella here. She's down right here at the corral. Daisy's interested in something else right now, but I really feel like they're going to be friends when Bella cannot be, won't be, when Bella stops being afraid, which I'm sure will just take a, oh, time to poop. Bella, she's a good girl. Good girl. She's our friend. Oh, Daisy just turned toward her. It's okay, but you came back, didn't you? You came back. All right, maybe Bella can stay out here tonight. Still not going to get much sleep, though. You're really stirring up the dirt. Okay. Well, we all made it through the night, although some of us are still catching up. So while Bella's catching up on sleep, I'm going to sneak out the back door and see if I can go down and see Daisy without Bella being crazy. It's warmer than I thought out here. Good morning, Daisy. You don't got to get up. You're so cute. So right now there's no easy way to get in here because the gates are barred shut. I had to screw a 2x4 across the front of both gates. You'll also notice that there is now wire instead of just the wood. The reason for that is when Daisy got here yesterday, and as soon as she went in, she started putting her head through the wood and trying to ram her way out. She wanted to get back in that trailer and go back home. So the wire has definitely helped with that. Now the gates, they just had this little latch, and so she was able to kind of push, and we were all afraid that she was going to be able to either break the hinges or something. So what I have to do, just a couple days ago, good morning. Just a couple days ago, I flipped these gates so that the latch could be on the outside. I'm going to have to flip them again and figure out a whole different latch system because I need to reinforce the gate. And so what we're going to do is put a 2x6 here on the outside so that when this gate opens this or closes this way, it hits against that 2x6 running this whole distance. So that will stop the gate from being pushed out. So the gate will be opening inward, but then I'm going to have to figure out another latch system that won't, or maybe just use these and put like a little something through the little hole where you can put a lock. So that's next on the list. Other than spending a bunch of time with Daisy so we can get to know her, she can get to know us, and hopefully be a lot more friendly and cozy. Well, it's been an incredible journey up until this point, just the months of waiting and just the week and a half of building this. But it's nice that she's here. I think, I'm going to let Bella down here today again. And, just hopefully within the next day or two, Bella will be fine and realize that not only is this calf here to be friends with us and she's nice and not going to hurt anybody, but that this is one of Bella's charges to guard. So that's all for today, but that's enough for this video. It's probably been a long one already. So I will see you guys next time with lots more Daisy.